Hi, this is Emma, and today I'll be showing you how to make a butterfly on the rainbow loom. Today we'll be making this butterfly, but if you want, instead of doing the inside wing part, you could just make them see-through and do nothing inside of them. And then you would just have a butterfly with no wings inside. But I'm going to be doing this one with the wings inside. First we are going to start with the body of the butterfly. Today I'll be using black again. So you're going to take 2 black rubber bands and place them from here to here. Then take another 2 black rubber bands and place them from here to here, diagonally from the middle peg. So now we have 2 sides going out. And make sure that the arrow is facing away from you. And I'm just doing it this way, but you could still do it like this. So take another 2 black rubber bands, place them right here, from here to here. Push them down. Then take another 2 and place them in the middle, from here to here. And then another 2 from here to here. So now we have 2 going outwards from the middle peg and 1 row each. We want to do about 8 rows including the end. So now you're going to take another 2, place them right here, push them down, and then another 2 from here to here, and then another 2 from here to here. And now we're going to do another row, just the same as what we already did. So again, we're going to take another 2 from here to here, and then another 2 from here to here. So now we have 2 rows, and from here to here, 2 more black rubber bands. So now we have 3 whole rows, and we have these. So now we're going to take another 2 black rubber bands from here to here, and do the same for the middle. If I'm going too fast, I'm sorry, you can just pause the video here, because this is just a repetitive way to place the rubber bands. Take another 2 from here, from here to here. So now we have 4 rows, but the middle is going to be a little bit less than the 2 sides. So now take another 2, place them from here to here. Then another 2 from here to here. Push them down. And then another 2 from here to here. So now we have 5 rows. So now we're going to take another 2, place them from here to here. If any rubber bands are too high, you can just push them down. And then another 2 from here to here. Push them down. And then another 2 here to here. And then again, we're going to use 2. Push this one down from here to here. Then another 2 from here to here. And then the last 2 for this row from here to here. So now we have a lot of rows. So now this is going to be one of our last rows. So then you're going to take 2 more and place them right here. And then another 2 right here. And then another 2 right here. So that was our 8th row. So now we're going to have to make the end of the butterfly. So now you're going to take 2 rubber bands and place them from here to here in diagonal. Then take another 2 black rubber bands and place them in the middle, in here to here. And then you can push them down. And then take another 2 black rubber bands, place them diagonally from the side to the middle, or from the middle to the side. It's both the same thing. So now we have a shape of the butterfly. So this is what the butterfly should look like when you're done. So now we're just going to have to add the cap bands and the wings. There are 3 different ways you could make the wings. You could make them on these 4 pegs. You could just keep doing the 2 single bands like the single bracelet type, like an extension for a bracelet, and then you could just keep making it until you have the total amount you need. Or you could use your hook. Or if you have an extra loom peg, you could use that for as many as you needed, since this butterfly took up a lot of our loom. So I'm just going to be showing you all of the ways to do it. The first one I'm going to be showing you how to do it is on the hook. So now you're going to take whatever color rubber bands you're going to be using. I'm going to be using pink and white. I recommend using 2 rubber bands. You could just do all pink, or you could do whatever you want. But you're going to use these for your colors. So now you're going to take 1 rubber band, wrap it around your hook 3 times. Then take these 2 rubber bands, place them right here, and just put this over your hook and onto the rubber bands, just like that. Then you're going to put this on here and this on here. But I'm going to be making first these wings, not the middle wings yet. I'm going to be making all these wings first, and then I'm going to come back and do all these. Okay, so now let's go back to looming this on the hook. So then you're going to take another 2 rubber bands and pull them through, and then take them with the hook. Then you're going to take another 2 and pull them through. So now we have 3. So then we're going to take another 2 and we're going to place them through. So that would be our 4th. And you will do this pattern again, but I'm going to be showing you how to do it on camera. Then you're going to take another 2, put them through. So that's number 5. And then another 2 through. So that's number 6. And we're going to be doing 10 of these for the bottom wings and 10 for the top wings, but for the middle we're only going to be doing 6. Then take another 2, place them through. Take another 2. Sorry. Okay. Now we're going to take another 2. Place them through. Okay. And then one more time we're going to do this. And pull them through. Okay, so now we have the full wing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our loom and we're going to attach this to it. So this part does not matter if you put the cap band part here or if you put this part here, but I'm just going to be doing the cap band here. So we're going to use 4 pegs for the bottom. So then you're going to place these from the top here. So now they're connected, and then we're going to use this cap band. We're going to stick our hook in and only grab the cap band. Make sure you don't grab the white or pink rubber bands, and then place them right here. Make sure you get all of it on there. So that is our first wing. So we'll be showing this part. And for a cool effect, I think that you should do the other side, whatever color you're doing, like the same color, and then on the top, I would do like a different color, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so now we're just going to do the next thing. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you the next way. So you would take 2 rubber bands, these rubber bands, and make sure that when you're doing it, before you place them on there, make sure the arrow be pointing away, just like this. So now we can just do it like this. I was just making sure it was the right way. So then take 2 and place them from here to here. And then take another 2 and place them from here to here. It does not matter which color is on top, because you can see here I put white on the bottom and then white on top. It doesn't really make a difference. And then take another, oops, that was 3. Another 2 and place them right here. And then take another 2 and place them right here. And we're going to make a total of 10. So now we have 4, and then we're going to place another 2 from here to here, and then another 2 from here to here. And then another 2 from here to here. And then another 2. And then another 2 we're going to do. now for the last one, so another 2 right here. So now we're going to do the cap bands. So you can take whatever color you want. I'm going to be using pink, and you're going to stretch it out, loop it around another time, and then another time. So you can loop it around about 3 times. If your rubber bands are not very stretchy, you can only get 2. That's okay, but try to get 3. And if rubber bands are really stretchy, you could go up to like 5 if the rubber bands are that stretchy. I'm just going to be doing 3 because it's just easier that way. So now we're going to loom them. Okay, make sure for this part that the arrow would be facing away from you, but I'm just going to be doing it sideways. So you're going to reach past this cap band and grab these 2 and pull them forward. Then you're going to do that again right here. Bring these 2 forward. And then these 2 forward. And then these 2 forward. And then these 2. And then these 2. And then these 2. And then these 2. And these ones. And then for the last ones, you're just going to loom them forward again. So now we loomed the whole peg, and we're going to stick our hook in and take this off. So it looks just the same way as the other thing. So now we're going to put it on the loom. I turned my loom around so it would be easier for you to see. So now it's on the left side instead of the right side. So now you would take your hook, since you put the rubber bands, you just took off this or whatever, the way you did it. That's just the way I did it, and I put it on my hook. So then you're going to count the 4th peg just right across from this one and place the top 2 here. And like I said on the other side, it does not matter if you place them down here and put the cap band part up here. It doesn't really matter. And then take your hook and stick it through these cap bands and place it right here. So now we have the 2 bottom wings. So now we're going to have to make up the top. For the top wings, I'm going to be using teal and white, and I'm just going to be showing you how to do it with these pegs. So you're going to take 2 and place them from here to here, and then another 2 from here to here, and then another 2 from here to here, and then another 2 from here to here. So now this is all we can fit. So now we're going to do a cap band. So for the cap band, you're going to take a white or blue rubber band. I'm going to be using blue, and wrap it around 3 times. You can use the same rules as we used for the other one with the whole peg, because it's going to be the same thing. So now that you've got the cap band on, you can loom the bands. So now to loom the bands, you're going to reach in past here and grab these 2 rubber bands and bring them forward. If the cap band starts to come off, you can just reach your hook in and put it right back on. Then you're going to loom right here, bring these 2 forward, these 2 forward, and then these 2 forward. So now we got these done. So then you can take them off your hook, take them off with your hook, off the loom. So now we only have 4. So now we're going to have to do it again. You can keep them on your hook, or... So now we're going to do it again, but it's going to be a little bit different this time. So you're going to take another 2, place them from here to here. Then you're going to take another 2, place them from here to here. And then again, another 2 from here to here. And then last, another 2 from here to here. And now, wherever you put this, you're going to take it off the toothpick or hook, whatever you put it on. And if you put it on a toothpick, you could transfer it to your hook and make sure you get through all the rubber bands. Okay, and you can take the toothpick off, and then you could place this from here, right on here. Make sure it's going forward or else it's going to be crooked. So now we can just loom like normal. So then you're going to reach in and grab these two. And if this happens, you could just fix this, take this off, and then you can just bring these forward again. Then you can just reattach this right here, just in case that happens, like it happened to me. Okay, so now you're going to loom the next one, from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. So now we have another 4. So then you can take them off with your hook. So now, this is what they look like. So now we're going to have to make a few more. We have 9, so if you're going to do it this way, I'd recommend just doing 9. But if you want to have 10, you're going to have to do it again on your hook, or just another one right here. But I'm just going to do the last one on my hook. So I'm going to take 2 more and pull them through. So now we have the top. So now you're going to take them, the top, and place them right here. Like I said, you could place the cap band here and that part at the bottom, but it doesn't really matter. Then you could take inside of here and place them from here to here. Just like that. So now that looks just like that. So now I'm going to make another wing, like just like this, or whatever color you're going to be using, but I'm going to be doing it off camera. So now once you made your other wing, you're going to put it on your hook. If you did it on your hook, you can just keep it on your hook, but if you didn't, you have to put it on your hook. And then you'll have to take it off your hook and place it on your loom. And like I said before, it does not matter if the cap band, this part goes here and this part goes down here. And you'll stick your hook in the cap band and put it right here. So now we have both of our wings, and now we just have to make the inside wings. To make the inside wings, you could do the pink for inside the blue and the blue for inside the pink. First I'm going to be starting with the pink. So you will take however you want to do it. I'm just going to be doing all of them on the hook. I'll show you the bottom 2, and then you can do the top 2, or I'll just show you one from the top, one from the bottom, and then you can do the others. So I'm going to start with the bottom. Wrap the rubber band around 3 times. Take these 2 rubber bands and get them over. So that's what it should look like. Then pull them both on. And these are going to be 6. So this would be 1. Right here we did 10. So we're going to have to do 6 here. So then you're going to take another 2 and pull them through. So that's 2. And then we're going to have to take another 2 more. Put them through. So now we're halfway done. Another 2. Another 2. And the last 2. You could also do 5, and they would just be a little bit smaller, but I'm just going to do 6 because it looks a little bit better. But as you can see here on the butterfly, they look a little bit cramped. If you like making them a little bit smaller, then you might have like a blank space in here, so that's why I'm going to do 6. I think it looks good that way. So then you'll take this and take it off your hook. And then you can stretch this rubber band back with your other hand and place this on here, just like that, just like what we did for the outside. And now you're going to stick your hook in. So now you can stick your hook in the cap band. Make sure you get the whole cap band and not just 2 pieces like I just got. Okay, so now I got the whole cap band. I'm just going to stick it right here. So now it looks just like this. So that's going to be our wing. And now I'm just going to do the top one. So I'm going to use the pink. So I'm going to take one rubber band again and wrap around my hook 3 times. I'm going to take one of each rubber band, one pink, one white, and take 2 total, and get the rubber bands, wrap it around 3 times over, and then take the other side. Then take another 2. Put them through. Take another 2. Place them through. Take another 2. And 2 more to go. Take another 2. And the last 2. Okay, so now we made the inside of the wing. So now you can take this off your hook and you can place them here, or you can place them here, but I'm going to show you doing them just here this time. Place them just like that. Then reach in, go past the cap band, go inside and get the cap band, place it right there. So now we have one side of our wings. So now we're just going to have to do the other side, but I'm going to do them off camera and I'm just going to show you where to put them. So now you can take them and put them on your hook, unless you already did it on your hook and they're already on your hook. And you can place them right here. And then stick your hook in again, just like you did before, and place the cap band right here. So now we did all the bottom, and now I'm just going to do the last one for the top. Another thing that would be optional is you can make these a fishtail, but I'm just going to be I just showed you how to do them as a single with 2 rubber bands. But I'm sure a fishtail would look really cool as well. So now you're going to take your inside wing and place it right here. And then reach in again here and get the cap band pieces. Make sure you grab all of them, because if you only grab 2, it might not work as good, and there's just going to be an extra piece. So now we did all of the wings, and we are going to do the antenna part. To make the antenna, you could use black for the little ball on the end, or you could use like pink or teal if you're making the same one as me. But I'm going to be making a teal antenna, so you're going to need 4 teal bands for this part, so but total for this part, and you're going to be using 2 each time. So you're going to wrap it around 3 times and then wrap another teal rubber band around 3 times. You probably should not do 4 because then it will get too tight and it won't look as good. Then you will take 2 black rubber bands and get the teal ones over them. It would also be much harder to do it with these rubber bands looped 4 times. And then you pull this one through the other and do a slip knot. And now you have a little slip knot. This is going to be the ball of the antenna. Then you're going to take another 2 black and place them through the slip knot of the antenna. So this is what the antenna should look like. And now you're going to place them on your loom. So I'm going to take my antenna, I'm going to take them off my hook, and make sure I'm grabbing inside and place them right here. Make sure you do not attach it with here, because this part is going to be part of the antenna to make them be long, and this part just attaches it to the head. So now we're going to make another antenna. So you're going to take this rubber band and wrap it around 3 times, and then another teal and wrap it around 3 times as well. Then you're going to take 2 black and get these ones over Depending on how hard or not very stretchy the rubber bands are, it's going to be harder. And then you're going to put these on your hook and then pull this one through that one to create a slip knot. And you can pull it. Depending on how long you want your antenna piece to be, you could pull it more or not pull it as much. I'm just going to do about this much. And then put it back on your hook. Take another 2 black and pull them both through, just like the other side. And then you're going to take this and place it right here on the other side. So now we have both the antenna pieces. So now you're going to take one single black rubber band and create a cap band, and you're going to loop the cap band around the peg 3 times, depending on how stretchy your rubber bands are. So I looped mine 3 times, as you can see. So now we're going to lay the cap bands, and just like a triple single, they're going to be triangles. Before you do this, make sure you push down all of your wings. But if you do not do the wings in the middle, you will not have to worry about pushing down the middle. Also push down your antennas for when you're looping. Okay, so now we are going to take one single rubber band and place it from here to here. And so the rubber band, so it is tighter, we're going to do the rubber band wrapped double. Okay, so now it's wrapped double. Now we're going to do another one right here. So we're going to take another single rubber band and place it as a triangle band. And then you're going to double loop it around. And if you do not push down your rubber bands, it will be very hard to do this part. And then you're going to take another single rubber band and do it from here to here in a triangle. Then you can double loop it. So now we did 3. We're going to have to do a few more. So we're going to take another single rubber band and place it from here to here. Then you're going to double loop it. It will be very, very tight if you do a triple loop, and it's very hard to get that stretchy of rubber band, but I would not recommend doing 3 loops because it's going to be really tight. This looks really tight and it's only 2. But if the rubber bands are so stretchy that it will look just like really not good with that, maybe you should do 3, but I would not recommend 3. And then do a triangle band here and wrap it around. Oops. Triangle band. Wrap it around twice. Push these down, make sure they're really good. Okay, and then you're going to take another rubber band from here to here and then double loop it. And now we're only going to have to do 2 more. So you're going to take another rubber band, place it as a triangle band, double loop it, and then you're going to do it again. Place it as a triangle band, double loop it. So, now we did all of them. We're not going to do one here because we're going to have to use these bands. We're going to have to reach in with our hook and bring these to the middle. And we will not need another triangle band here because it will mess up the head. And make sure the antennas are straight, because if they're crooked, they might come out crooked. So now we are ready to do the looping. So now, to start looping, we're going to, in the middle, reach back our cap band and grab the top 2 rubber bands and make sure you hold down the cap band. Bring them to wherever they belong. Mine go to the right. Then you're going to reach in again and grab the top 2 rubber bands only and bring them wherever they belong. Then you reach in and grab the last ones and bring them to wherever they belong. Make sure when you're doing this that you hold down your cap band. And now you're going to do whatever row you want. I'm going to start with the middle since it is the easiest. So you'll reach in here and grab the bottom rubber bands and bring them both forward. And then do the same right here. And then again. This is just like looping an extension or a single. Do this again. And then again. You will do this the whole row. Make sure they look like a teardrop shape. Then do it again. And then for the last one, since the cap ends are so tight, your pegs might start to come up, so you have to push them back down. So now we are going to do the left side. So you're going to have to reach in and only grab the bottom two and bring them both forward. There's a lot of rubber bands you have to reach past. So then you will reach in again and only grab the bottom two and bring them both forward. If any of the rubber bands break, you will have to take off the wing and then place them at the bottom and then put your hook in and grab and pull them through. But I'll show you how to do that if any of my rubber bands break. And pull these two rubber bands up and out and then do the same right here. This one's a little bit easier because there's less rubber bands you have to pull back. And then do the same right here. It's easier if you did brighter color wings because then it's easier to see where the black is. Then do the same. And the same right here. Make sure you go past all the rubber bands. Then you're going to reach in again for one of the last ones and pull it to where the antenna are. The antenna bands are very loose, so make sure you're very careful here. And I pushed mine down a little bit too far, so I'm going to have to bring them back up a little bit and bring them to the middle. Okay, so now I only have to do this right side. Okay, to make it easier to see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so now you can push back all the rubber bands except the bottom two and bring them forward. And then the same right here. This will be a little bit easier after you do the other sides because you'll get used to looping past so many rubber bands. And you'll do the same again right here. If you push down all your rubber bands, it will be easier to get the rubber bands. Then you're going to reach in again right here and only grab the bottom two and bring them both forward. Then you're going to reach in again and grab these two bottom rubber bands and bring them both forward. Then you're going to do it again here. Oops, I missed them. I pushed them down a little bit too far, so I'm going to bring them up a little bit. I only got one, so I'm going to reach back in and I'm going to grab the other one. So, that's good. Sorry for the loud popping sound in the back. The top of a jar popped off. So then you're going to reach in again and grab the bottom two and bring them forward. This rubber band seems to be stuck. Okay. So make sure you get it out completely without being too hard because you don't want it to break. Okay, I got it. So then you're going to loop again. Pull these ones a little bit down too far anyway. Also, I pulled them down a little bit too far, so if you pull them down a little bit too far, you have to reach out and get them from the side. So now for the antenna band, make sure you stretch it out, reach past it, and grab these bottom two. So you get the bottom two, and pull them to the middle. So now we looped the whole butterfly. So now we're going to take one single rubber band, and after you take the single rubber band, these are going to be all the rubber bands you'll be needing. So you'll reach in through all these rubber bands and put this rubber band on and pull it through all of them. Make sure that it is through all of them by pulling the bottom up to see if they're all through. And mine is through everything. So put both edges on your hook. You zoom in a little bit. Okay. And then you're going to take this and pull it through, creating a slip knot. And then to put it in the middle of your butterfly, move it over a little bit. Do not put all the pressure on this one rubber band because it could break and then everything you did here, which I'm sure took a while, will be ruined. So insert your hook in here and take it off. So I took it off the loom and I just did a few little adjustments and it looks really good. It's just like this one. And it would still look good even if you did not do anything inside the middle. And like I said, you could just do solids just like this. And now we are going to tuck in the antenna. So this is the back side. So we're going to take our antenna piece and then take a crochet hook or your rainbow loom hook, insert it in here, and take our piece and pull it through. So now we inserted it in the back. You could just leave it like that, but I'm going to insert it one last time. You can insert your hook in here, take this, pull it through, then you can just leave it right there. So now we got rid of the charm, but if you want to keep it as a charm, you do not have to insert your hook in the back and pull your charm through and everything. So that is how you make a butterfly on the rainbow loom. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Bye!